Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're here with the Aston Martin DB5. Now if you don't know how I got this car, basically it's a tiny little DLC that they decided to bring out, which includes this car and a Pontiac Trans Am Firebird. So the Firebird I ended up taking a look at in yesterday's video. If you guys want to see that, I'll leave a link in the description box below, or you can click somewhere on the screen. I guess I'll put it up just randomly somewhere. You guys can go watch that and then obviously come back and watch this video because I mean it's a DB5. It's pretty impressive car. I never would have expected. Like if you guys would have asked me what car do you think that they'd add in Need for Speed Next, I definitely wouldn't have said an Aston Martin DB5 or a Firebird. So this is what we have here. Somebody has suggested that I should go ahead. You see that the front end is like really cambered, right? You may be wondering like, this is for drift. Actually it says at the top right. Never mind, I'm an idiot. But either way, somebody has suggested that I should go ahead and compare these two cars, this and the Firebird, in a drift spec battle versus thing that I've done in the videos in the past, right? Just done versus, like, old versus new, stuff like that. Anyway, these are the two new cars. They're very, very, very similar in stats, so I thought it would actually still be a good idea to compare them for drifting, as somebody has suggested. Plus, a lot of people have said to just modify these for drifting, see what they're like. So I was like, sure, why not? Anyway, let's go ahead and actually get this started before I keep rambling on. So, because this car is basically a derelict build, I can go ahead and super build this thing. So, I'm just gonna take a little quick peek. Ooh, it's pretty. It's really nice. It's really nice as a super build. Alright, okay. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it as a super build, and then I'll just go ahead and change some parts on it. So that's exactly what's gonna happen here. So we'll just super build this up, right? It looks really, really cool. It looks weird having the blower in the front and get like this is a drift car now. I guess it's those exhausts are mad. Those exhausts are crazy. All right, let's have a look. Rear bumper. We can chase some stuff on it. We can put the chrome bumper back on. Some carbon fiber bits and pieces. I actually really like this kit here, so I'm gonna put this one on instead of just like the weird bar in the back. The exhaust, is there like nicer exhausts that just don't stick out as far? There isn't really, is there? No. What is this? That just looks not right at all. I think these ones look a little bit nicer. They just like honestly don't stick out that far. They should really be in a little bit more, or at least thinner, right? I mean, this is a classic. Like I mean, I like fat exhaust as well. What are those intakes at the front? Jesus, I don't like that. I don't like that front bumper. So let's have a look if we can change it to anything else. Sure, let's put this one on. It's a little bit cleaner looking than the previous one. We can add a little bit of a splitter on it. We can add a big massive chin on it though. That looks a little bit weird. I might do it just because it's interesting looking. I definitely would not do any of this to an Aston Martin DB5 in real life if I somehow managed to own one of these. Are you mad? Are you mad doing this stuff to an Aston Martin DB5? I'd be crucified by everyone. Plus, I think it looks like stupid, like in real life. But in a game, it actually doesn't look too bad. It actually does not look too bad. It's a little bit outrageous and a little bit out there, obviously, but like it doesn't look terrible. That looks sick. That looks so cool. It's just, oh my god, and we could go wide body as well. We go very, very wide. That is a huge, huge wide. Alright, what else is here? We got just the arches. Nah. These bulging arches are like just insane looking, and I'm guessing we can do the same thing for the rear end. Yes, we can. Look at this. That looks mad. Alright, well, either way, let's just keep changing stuff to it. Spoiler, I really don't want to add a wing onto this thing. I think it'll just absolutely ruin it if I do. It looks... Look at this gimpy little wing here. That's kind of funny. Honestly, the wings don't really look that terrible, but I like it without the wing a lot. I think it just looks better. The taillights I'm not going to change. I'm going to leave those the way they are. Headlights, I think there's an option where we can change. Yes, there is. We can tint them. Add a specific... Whoa, we can modernize them. We can have them have some projector lenses and stuff. Nice and interesting looking. Counters I'm not going to change. Wing mirrors I'm definitely not going to change. I'm going to keep those on the fenders, and I'm definitely going to keep them in chrome. I'm definitely not going to change anything for the roof lights. Is there anything else? Ooh, they can go even shinier than before. Nah, but these are nicer. They're much nicer looking. Side skirts, I feel like I don't want to put a side skirt on this thing. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do. It makes it look even lower than it actually is. This looks nuts. Look at this. That looks insane. The wheels don't look really bad either. Like, they actually do look pretty good. Hey, tire texture's back. That's just completely ruined for the rear wheels. Why does that happen, man? Let's put these on. What do they look like if I change the size? They look so cool. Especially chrome as well. They just make this car pop so hard. Alright, I'm gonna go try to find the same wheels. Oh, the texture in the front is ruined as well. That sucks. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? It just completely ruins the wheels. Alright, anyway. There we go. We got our wheels. Boom. Look at that. That looks so weird. But so cool at the same time. You know what? I'm putting bags on this thing as well. Just to make it even lower. Somebody said that I should go ahead and get the DB5 and then lower it as well. And put bags on it. See how low it goes even after that. I'm still not a really huge fan of that front bumper. But I mean, it honestly looks so nuts. What a car. There's so many customization options for this thing. That's absolutely insane. I know I haven't looked at the diffusers. I'll have a look now. But I really don't want to put one on. I like the rear end being like kind of like tinier. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do anything to the rear end, diffuser wise. So I'm sorry if you like if you're like about to type in the comments, it's like take a look at the diffuser. Let's roast it for it. No, I don't want to put them on. And if you can put carnage on, I don't want to put them on either. Anything else, I think we're pretty much done. I think we have looked like at everything so far. Alright, I like this a lot. That looks sick. Even in silver, I don't even know if I want to change it to a different color. Now, I'm going to have a look and see what people have made for this thing. It's been out for like 1 day, so people have definitely already made some... Yeah, people have definitely made some parts for this. That looks kind of cool. This, I bet, looks really, really good. That looks sick. This looks sick in green. Silver, though, still the best. It's like chrome silver. Oh, it's so pretty. And it suits it so much. There's some really nice designs for this thing. There really are. This car pack has been out for like 1 day, and there's already people that have made so many designs for it. Alright, well, I'm keeping it silver. That looks so cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually drive this thing and see what it's like, because I can't wait. But it looks so pretty. I gotta like just grab a little snapshot of that, because that's gonna be the thumbnail. That looks mad. Alright, anyway, let's go drive this thing. It's fast. It's got, like I said, it's very, very similar stats to the Pontiac. So it's got 1,200 horsepower. It accelerates to 0 to 100 really, really fast. I think like 1.9, 1.8 seconds. It's pretty much the same. Like, it's very, very similar stats to the Trans Am Firebird. Now, the big question: how much lower does this car actually get? Not very at all. Like, it barely does. Look at that front end. That looks so cool. It's a bit of clipping in the arches, but that's alright. That is alright. It is like, it does lean a little bit. It does lean a little bit. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this event just to see how many points I can squeeze out at the drifting the block event. Here, I can't even teleport to it. And we'll sort of compare it with the other cars that I've had in the past, and we'll see how this car actually stacks up. And just pretty much how it drives. Like, how is it at initiating? How is it like pretty much snapping back? What is it like? I mean, again, this game is pretty arcadey when it comes to the drifting physics and stuff like that, but you can still sort of tell if the car is good or bad. Also, they ruined, or not they ruined, but like they broke the game a little bit, because it does say that I technically should be getting 7,000 points for this, but I'm only getting 700, which will completely ruin the betting, because it'll think that it is actually 700 that I'm getting, but it's not. What is it like? It doesn't want to initiate too hard, which is break the drift, or even just turning into a corner. Like, when it changes the... Really, game? Really? Just, oh, I'm restarting. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so basically, it's not terrible, right? It doesn't like to initiate hard. I feel like I need to bring out like steering response or something like that. Live tuning. I think I need to mess with live tuning a little bit with this car. At squeezing out points, it's not really terrible. I think you have to use the e-brake for this car though. Like you can't just expect it to go sideways. For most of the other cars you just don't. Well, not most, but like for some of the other cars you just don't have to. This one sort of leans a little bit. You'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see it while I'm playing. Like when I'm transitioning, it like sort of has like a little in-between time where it just doesn't do anything. It's not as responsive as like, I don't know, let's say the, I'm gonna compare it to a car that's like super responsive, but it only goes with level 299, so it's an absolute beast of a car. The BRZ. The BRZ is an absolutely sick drift car. It's so good. The only thing about that thing is it only goes up to level 299, which is kind of a bummer. That's the only problem I have with that. So, managed to squeeze out 924,000 points. I feel like I could do it definitely a little bit better if I mess with the live tuning of this thing, but just I want to keep it as stock and as standard as possible when it comes to the tuning, just because then it's easier to compare with all of the other vehicles instead of me just slapping on some random, like, it's not even a tune, you just sort of change the way the car drives just slightly, to be honest. So yeah, actually, there you go. Those are the stats for this thing. 1,204 horsepower, top speed of around 220, what, 228, I guess, since I'm not going to add that. 2 seconds 0 to 60, NOS capacity is maxed out, air time is really low, brake time is super low, or brake power and brake response is really, really low because of the parts that I have on, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the Aston Martin DB5 as a drift build. I managed to squeeze out around 900,000 points, and we'll see what the Firebird does in the next video, because I will go ahead and I will tune the Firebird, or the Trans Am, whatever you guys want to call it, as a drift car, because people have been requesting it, and also the person who has said that I should compare these two, I will be doing that. So in the next video, I'll see what that car is like, and then we'll sort of compare it with the sort of, I guess, attempt that I had now, because it's not, like, I don't know how to say it, but like, I think I pretty much messed it up. I think I could have easily gotten 1,000,000 points on this event with the DB5, but I mean, whatever. It'll do for now, as a little sort of like a test run. So we'll compare these two tomorrow in the next video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you guys did, don't forget to like. Also subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more videos like this, and also please tell me some or recommend me some builds that you guys want to see on the channel, and I will make sure to go ahead and attempt them. So for the people who have been recommending me stuff recently for older cars, the cars that haven't been in the DLC, I will get to them, so don't worry about it. I will definitely go back and look at all the comments and everything like that. I still see comments of people telling me I have to do like certain builds and stuff like that. I'll definitely go back and I'll check them out after I've sort of messed around with these brand new cars, because I mean they're new and I want to see what they're like. So after we're finished with all these, I'll go ahead and I'll mess around with the older cars and rebuild them or build any other ones that I haven't actually built yet on the channel. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.